Hey everyone, I've got a super quick game-changing tip today on transforming your lengthy videos into snackable attention-grabbing clips without the usual creative headache. If you are deep in the content creation game, you know the real-time sync is usually chopping up highlights, adding captions that actually look good, and then meticulously scheduling everything out. I'm about to show you a way to simplify that entire tedious process significantly, getting you short, stylish clips ready for posting in just a few minutes. So let's get right to the core question. Why should you even care about optimizing this workflow right now? The reality is that modern audiences scroll incredibly fast, so if your content doesn't immediately grab them in the first couple of seconds, you've already lost their attention. Furthermore, if those crucial subtitles aren't clean and perfectly readable on a small mobile screen, viewers will simply tune out your message. Now, many great tools can add basic captions like VEED, Descript, or Kapwing, but they often push you toward a slow, manual process or hit you with high per-export fees. Crucially, none of those competitors fully automate that powerful combination of clip finding, intelligent captioning, and direct scheduling all in one place. This is precisely where the platform we are discussing truly shines, as it intelligently auto-detects the absolute best segments, crafts the captioned clips, and even cues them for publishing. It honestly feels like having a highly skilled digital assistant who intuitively knows exactly what kind of content is going to perform best for your audience. Alright, let's dive into the quick walkthrough so you can see this streamlined process in action for yourself. Your very first step is simple. Open your project workspace, create a new file, and upload the complete long-form video you intend to repurpose. You have the flexibility to either drag and drop the file directly onto the screen or use the clear Click to Upload button. Once accepted, the system will ingest that large file and immediately begin the deep analysis phase of your entire video. While a tool like VEED offers a decent subtitle generator, this system goes significantly further by actively identifying the most viral moments embedded within your footage. It then expertly preps those exciting clips around the AI-identified highlights and simultaneously attaches crystal clear, highly readable subtitles to each one automatically. This means you completely bypass the tedious task of copying timestamps or engaging in any manual trimming whatsoever. You get intelligent clips ready for styling right away. After the initial processing is finished, the platform will present you with a clear timeline populated with suggested clips that the AI is confident will perform exceptionally well. These suggestions are based on sophisticated metrics like pacing, energy levels, audience hook points, and even key on-screen phrases detected throughout the original recording. You can quickly skim through these recommended options and select whichever specific highlights immediately catch your eye for further refinement. Once you click on your chosen clip, it instantly opens in the dedicated editing environment, ready for your creative touch. Now we arrive at the really fun part of the process. Customizing those powerful animated subtitles to perfectly match your brand's vibe. The system automatically transcribes your original audio and places the captions exactly timed to the visual content, but naturally you can tweak the font, size, color, and positioning with ease. If your goal is a bold, punchy aesthetic ideal for fast-paced platforms like Reels or TikTok, simply slide that font size way up and add a slight outline or shadow. That extra visual weight ensures maximum readability even when the background footage is extremely bright or visually complex. Alternatively, if you are aiming for a more sophisticated lower third banner, look suitable for professional content on LinkedIn. Choose a subtle sans serif typeface and perhaps a small, semi-transparent background element. For those familiar with other editors, you might recall hovering over endless lists of animation presets just to guess what they would ultimately look like in VEED. Vizard completely changes this tedious preview experience because as you hover over a style, the actual clip updates live, instantly showing you the final result. You can experiment with fun effects like a karaoke-style word-by-word reveal, perfect for tutorials, or a quick snappy pop-in for sharper comedic beats. I personally favor utilizing the quick flip or impact animations when emphasizing a punchline because they effectively draw the viewer's eye without being overly distracting or annoying. And since Vizard applies these stylistic animations at the entire clip level, if you ever decide a style isn't working, you can swap it across multiple selected clips simultaneously. This capability alone saves an absolutely ridiculous amount of time, especially when you are working on batching out a large volume of content for the week. While the automatic subtitle timing is incredibly solid right out of the gate. You will inevitably want to fine-tune certain sections for absolute perfection. Perhaps the AI split a complex sentence across two different lines in an awkward spot, or maybe you just want one particular phrase to remain on screen for longer for added emphasis. Vizard provides intuitive controls to easily merge or split those lines. Drag the precise endpoints to perfectly retime the duration, or nudge specific words so the animation hits the exact moment you intend. The editing interface is surprisingly user-friendly, allowing for these detailed, granular edits without sacrificing the sheer speed that made you opt for automation in the first place. On the topic of quality control, let's address transcription accuracy, because other tools often struggle significantly with proper names, niche jargon, or audio recorded in noisy environments. The transcription engine here is remarkably accurate, and it features a crucial learning loop where it actually gets smarter from every small correction you personally make. This means the more you refine an edit, the less you have to fix on subsequent projects, which is a massive cumulative time saver compared to repeating the same manual fixes constantly. Once you have your animated subtitles and chosen styles completely dialed in across all your selected clips, the final export stage becomes incredibly straightforward. But here's the ultimate game changer. You are not forced to export every single file individually and then manually switch over to your various posting apps. The integrated content calendar and powerful auto-scheduling features allow you to dictate exactly when and where each specific clip is going to go live online. You simply set your desired posting frequency, tag the clips for their target platform formats, and the system will automatically queue and publish them according to your personalized timeline. This functionality is absolutely massive because countless creators I talk to spend several hours every single week just uploading and distributing these short clips across their channels. With this tool, that time-consuming chore essentially vanishes from your weekly to-do list, freeing you up for more creative work. Let me be completely transparent. Established tools like VEED or Descript are fantastic for specific singular tasks. VEED styling is excellent, and Descript excels at transcript-based manipulation. However, they generally fail to solve the entire end-to-end pipeline, which runs from processing the source material all the way to the final scheduled short-form content. For instance, VEED's model can quickly become quite expensive if you generate a high volume of exports, while Descript's powerful features can sometimes introduce a frustratingly slow learning curve for new users. Kapwing remains a solid option, but it still heavily leans on manual effort when the most critical part, actually choosing the best viral clips, is involved. This solution uniquely bundles the most challenging steps, content discovery, automated editing, high-quality captioning, and automated scheduling, into one remarkably smooth and cohesive flow. The result is that you consistently publish more high-quality, engaging content with significantly less overall production effort required from your side. Let me give you a tangible, practical example of this efficiency in action. I recently had a lengthy 45-minute recorded interview, and my goal was to populate an entire week's worth of social media posts from that single source file. I uploaded the raw, unedited file into the system, allowed the AI to efficiently identify all the high-energy conversational segments, and then selected 5 clips the system specifically recommended. I then switched the subtitle style across all 5 to a bold, centered look optimized perfectly for Instagram's main feed, made one minor adjustment to an awkward text split, and scheduled them to go live every day at 11 a.m. The entire journey, from the initial file upload to having all those posts confirmed on the schedule, took me less than 20 minutes of active time. If I had attempted to perform that exact same task manually using traditional editing and scheduling methods, it easily would have consumed several hours of my day. Another fantastic feature I particularly appreciate is the platform's built-in capability for platform-aware final exports. This ensures that the exported clips are perfectly optimized for the specific aspect ratios and playback lengths required by each platform, so you never have to sacrifice important content by awkwardly cropping the frame. Whether you need that tall 9x16 orientation for TikTok, a square 1x1 for Instagram feeds, or the traditional 16x9 excerpt for YouTube, this tool manages it all. It intelligently adjusts subtitle font sizes and line breaks on the fly for every single format, guaranteeing your text remains perfectly readable no matter the destination screen. If keeping an eye on your performance metrics is a priority, you'll be pleased to know Vizard integrates cleanly with your analytics data as well. You gain the ability to clearly see how specific clip lengths, different editing styles, and various subtitle formats directly impact your overall engagement numbers. Over time, this data-driven feedback allows the AI to start recommending not just the optimal content to cut, but also the precise styling that historically yields the highest reach for your specific niche. Here is one final pro tip for anyone serious about scaling their output volume immediately. Make sure you batch your uploads whenever possible. Drop 5 or even 10 full episode files into the system at once, then simply let the analysis engine run its course overnight while you sleep. When you wake up, you will be greeted with a substantial stack of suggested highlight clips, ready for your review and final selection. Apply your favorite style preset across that entire batch, quickly fine-tune the handful that need manual attention, and then schedule the rest for automatic distribution. This method effectively converts what used to be an entire grueling day, dedicated solely to editing, into what now becomes a short, focused morning session. To truly wrap things up, if scaling your content production without compromising your creative quality is a major goal for you right now, this system is genuinely worth a dedicated trial. It deliberately doesn't try to be the absolute cheapest tool solely focused on basic subtitling. Its real value proposition is much bigger than that. What it successfully delivers is a smarter, integrated workflow where you automatically source viral moments, automatically schedule your posts, and manage the entire ecosystem from one central hub. When you compare that unified experience to tools that only solve one small piece of the puzzle or constantly nickel and dime you per export, the difference in momentum is obvious. Ultimately, this platform champions incredible speed, significant scalability, and ensures that the essential creative control remains firmly in your expert hands. And that concludes this quick overview of how to revolutionize your content repurposing strategy starting today. If you'd like a deep dive, I can certainly record a follow-up showing my exact custom style presets and the precise way I configure the content calendar for maximum platform reach. Alternatively, I am happy to walk through a highly detailed step-by-step guide focused exclusively on repurposing interview-style podcast episodes into short video snippets. Please drop a comment below, letting me know exactly which of those follow-up topics you are most interested in seeing next on the channel. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this walkthrough, and I genuinely wish you the best in creating significantly more content, while experiencing much less of the repetitive grind. I'll catch all of you amazing creators in the very next video coming soon.